There's quite a well-known thinker in the leadership realm. His name is Warren Bennis, and he has a quote that says that we're like wolves, we travel in packs, and because we travel in packs, we need leaders, and for good or for bad, they shape our destiny. When I look at a place like Klemtu and a lot of these small First Nations communities up and down the coast, I see what an impact that good leadership can have on the future of these communities. And I come from a real experiential background, so I really believe that people learn best and engage best when they're doing, whether you call it playing with a purpose or experiential development. It's this idea that people learn best by getting their hands dirty. So whether it's a team building activity or if we're talking about conflict resolution, role playing.
The whole idea behind leadership and team building training is to create sort of efficient and effective organizations so that they can better engage in resource decision making and collect the data and information necessary for their stewardship responsibilities. The stewardship offices regularly engage their communities, so having those skills to effectively host meetings and facilitate meetings are essential.
If we can build the capacity and train the people, it'll be better off for Klemtu in the long run. It'll employ people, and there's a lot of benefits, I think, to focusing on that capacity building and leadership.
When we look at leadership development and we look at what really makes good leaders, there's really three main kind of components to it. And one of them is this really strong sense of self-awareness. So really understanding your strengths and your areas for development and your biases, your worldview, how you look at the world and your mental models.
I really appreciated the awareness wheel. In the first module, I was able to see how well I was communicating with people to the point where I can be communicating with other people on a different level.
We work way more interactively. There's less segregation. We all try to help one another more than what we used to. And I believe that is a direct result of the leadership training.
Another key component is how we interact in teams, in intact teams around us, whether it's our departments or groups around us.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And then the third component is really having a strong understanding of our organization. And so we've built our leadership development program around those three areas.
A lot of times community members struggled with people that got up in community meetings, grandstand. So they were given the necessary skills to deal with situations like that, to draw out the information, to really sit down and listen and hear what people are talking about.
To see that progression from that first day on day one to 9 months later when they're standing in front of their peers and they're presenting the results of their leadership challenge, not only to their peers, but to hereditary chiefs, to their band council and other important members of the community. And they are able to speak with eloquence and passion.
When they asked us to define leadership at the beginning of the process, I'm just like, Now I'm like, kind of like in a nutshell, I think that leadership is the quality that you can give only if you develop the next people that can become the next leaders per se.
Out of this course, I think there's something that everyone can take away from it. It doesn't matter if you've been in the political arena for 50 years or you have a PhD or a master's degree. I think it really not just helps you understand yourself, it helps you understand what other people, and hopefully that will help people better their communities. My research stewardship team was able to take a lot away from this, and I'm really glad that everyone was able to take that. And I said I've seen some improvement in the office already, and I think if everyone takes it, they'll see a lot of benefits.
I can think of no higher calling than working with people to develop the skills that they can shape people's destinies for the better. It's really extraordinary.